Hey, you're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're great. Yogi, you're great.
Yogi, you're so
You're great.
Oh, this is
I
where
like your
joined the
beard.
cult. This is
You're
what
great, man.
happens.
Drink this Kool-Aid,
They were
Yogi.
both
You're
so
great.
normal, and then now they are
So
totally.
great.
Oh, there's the
You
robes.
don't want to be a
So
hug
great.
bug?
I don't know.
Hug
God.
bugs
Oh
are
no.
great.
Ladies and gentlemen, you've joined the Hug Life podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, live on the Hug Life podcast. It's me, Mike Lynn, and Monica Nevi. Say hi, Monica.
Hey.
And here with Drive Time and Sports, it is Yogi Paliwal.
Toodles.
That's what he used to say. That's a goodbye.
See you later. We're going to go
This
over to
is-
Yogi Paliwal with sports.
You go-
See you later.
Catch
Do
you
you guys
later.
not know my anchor catchphrases? Toodles is totally one of them.
Toodles?
Is that how you
Toodles.
say
It's really
hello, then?
confusing. It's why his anchor career didn't last long, because I kept thinking he was leaving.
I
Toodles.
want the audience to know, like, hey, listen, I'm working so hard, I'm out.
I'm
Just
out.
like,
I got other places
Yeah.
to be.
Guys, this is going to be a fun episode because we're already getting distracted. This is the Hug Life podcast. Tonight, our guest is Yogi Paliwal. He's a good friend of mine. He's a dear comedian.
Good.
We're all wearing Seahawks attire.
Uh-huh.
Dear
He has
we
beautiful
are.
glasses, and he has a nice beard, and he has an album coming out.
I do.
You do talk about the album right now.
It's gonna be called Yogi Paliwal, a self-portrait, and I'm gonna spend like the first 20 minutes of the show doing stories about my life and how I got into stand-up, and parts of it like I talk about my education, and I'm gonna go interview my teachers, and I'm gonna put those interviews on the album.
That's awesome. That's a great idea.
That's
Wow.
100% true what you just said?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Um,
You
You
just
have
made
this,
me
you have this,
think.
this look about you right now where you're like, I feel like you could just keep going and you could just make something up and I wouldn't know it's real. Yeah, and then I'm going to go to Safeco Field. Oh,
I
excuse
mean,
me.
you know,
the
so
clink.
as
and,
of
uh,
right now,
That's two.
you know, we have the teachers thing, and then I'm gonna profess my love for Xanadu, the Scientology god, and then after that, I'm gonna make sure. No, this is all serious.
in the
Monica.
second act, I'm going to cover myself
No,
in
we're
pig's
still
blood.
we're still in the first act of the first version of the volume 7. So let's not forget that this is
How many volumes are in your album?
Is it an
19.
album?
And is
or
your
an
album a book?
encyclopedia?
It's on Encarta.
Guys, I'm doing this thing where I'm pretending we're in 1995 right
Good.
now.
Good, because
You just got that brand new
Encarta
Gateway 2000.
you know what fucking sucks? Can I swear on this? By the
Yeah,
way,
you
Is that
can
all right?
swear.
Are you sure?
As long as it's positive. Fuck yeah, man.
You know what fucking sucks? And I'm going to try to make this a positive. How dumb 90s kids are not proficiently... No, wait. I'm trying to say... Sorry, edit that out. I'm
I
trying
don't
to
do
say...
any
We don't
edits.
edit.
Damn it.
I forgot.
Mike, you
I
learned
forgot
it from the best.
I forgot my voice stand. My voice stand.
Yep,
My voice
voice
box. My old timey voice
talk
machine can
box
go up
here.
higher. Mm-hmm.
No, I did a show for college kids, and they had no idea about 90s references. And I'm like, oh, shit.
They're like Legends of the Hidden What?
I feel like
What?
no one knows 90s references right now because either the audience is older than us or
Right.
they don't.
Or they're just stupid.
Because people our age are
You know,
poor.
you know who like the 90s references, though? Older
Poor people, am I
They
right?
love it.
Oh,
You know, the Hug Life podcast does not condone poor people. We want to
No.
get that out there right now.
We're going to add that to the list of people that we've offended.
Alluding
Also.
Germans and Mormons. Long stories.
Mhm.
But you have an album, and
Yeah.
you're recording it on October,
29th.
and I'm going to open for you. Let's
Yeah.
make this about me.
It's, you know what? Mike Coletta is going to open, and
'Cause
the
we're good
wonderful
friends.
Cameron Mazuka is going to be hosting, and also
Cammy.
Cammy Mazuka.
Carl Wormhoven, the ex-assistant manager of the Comedy Underground for 30 years, will be doing a little intro thing. So-
Really?
That's
I love
awesome.
Carl.
You got a good thing going on there, it sounds like.
And Monica, you're doing nothing.
Yeah. I'm not even going to go.
That was so mean.
I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
I'll probably be there. If you guys want to come to this show and
Come
just
hang out with
see me
Monica.
sitting there, yeah,
Come
that's a
hang
good
out with
one
Monica,
to come
you
Mike,
to.
guys.
I think it's great how you open your show with plugs, because on the Players Room we used to end it, and I don't think anyone heard plugs.
No, I don't remember
So-
plug.
well,
we
we
do
will
plugs
forget
up front. We forget.
if
We
you do it by
sometimes
the
don't
end.
do them
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah.
But we have to plug your show. So come on October 29th.
Yes,
9th. You were supposed to nod as I was doing it correctly.
but you were so nervous.
Because I don't want to screw it up.
It's fine, just edit it out.
You're
I don't
doing
edit
great.
anything. I don't know how.
Edit this part out.
Guys, what's sound?
This is how we edit. Stop
What's a
listening right
microphone?
now. Okay, listen again.
But yeah, so go see Yogi Show on October 9th.
Yeah.
October 29th.
Columbia City Theater.
Columbia City Theater, October 29th. Yogi Paliwal, album recording, self-portrait, Pig's Blood, CenturyLink Field, Volume 7 of the Encyclopedia Britannica.
I don't know if, Pig's
Oh, I
Blood's
might have
in
added Pig's Blood.
there. Oh, God.
That's why he got nervous about the date, is because that's all he was thinking about. He's like, is it the 29th or is it
it's-
Pig's Blood? I don't
I think they
fucking
pour
know.
Pig's Blood on me like it's Carrie. And like, I'm going to go in there like, oh, this is my album recording. And
Have you
oh,
seen the
no.
movie Carrie?
No, I haven't.
I've never seen it either, but we all know
But
we all
much
reference
about
it.
it.
Just that part.
And you know
really.
what?
And
Oh.
Carrie is our feel-good movie of the podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, Monica, what show do you have?
This Friday, October 10th, I'm hosting the Real Funny Housewives of Renton.
Ooh.
Yeah, in Renton. Delancey's on 3rd. That's a thing that's
Renton's a
happening.
place. You grew up in Renton.
From there.
Where's
I know
Monica?
Renton.
I know
I'm from
Renton
here.
too. I used to live in Renton
From here.
for a brief amount of time.
Yeah. So we're all very close.
We all
connected.
love the
Me
city of
probably
Renton.
more than you, but that's fine.
Surely.
And then I'm at the Parlor Live in Bellevue
I said
hosting
surely.
this
Don't
week.
call me
Okay, they're just gonna talk with my plugs. You guys just keep talking about my plugs. It's fine, guys. No, it's cool.
Hey,
it's
Mike,
fine.
are you doing anything?
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Actually,
what
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying
be
to really
at-
talk about, though, is about how
man.
Renton and, you know...
Guys, it
Oh,
burns.
sorry, Mike.
We
Go
have
ahead, you-
beanies on and you don't.
Mike,
That's
Mike,
why.
Go
I
ahead,
got some
do
sweet
the-
cans on though. These $10 headphones.
I thought you were talking about your boobs again.
Oh, my
Well.
under cans. It's the hair underneath my boobs. It sweats
If
a
it's-
lot.
Yeah, if it's under, it's a sad state.
It's under cans. I'm
What
gonna keep
state do you not want to perform in? Have you already decided? I've decided. What about you?
the state I don't want to perform in.
Yeah.
There's certain areas of Oregon I'd like to forget that I've already done.
No, you already
I
have.
love
about you?
Portland, but Klamath Falls
Wyoming.
can hurt.
Wyoming,
hurts.
eh? I've done Wyoming.
How's that?
Felt like Yakima.
I'm in Yakima at the end of this month, by the way. If
Yakima's
you guys
not
want to
too
see
bad.
me and Derek Sheen.
Missouri.
Sheen
I don't want
was
to go
on
there
this
at all.
podcast. Guys, this is very unorganized, but it's fine. I'm fine with this.
Missouri's the state I hate.
Missouri's the state you hate?
Yeah.
I went and had great barbecue in Missouri one time. Unrelated, my
Oh, wow.
plugs. I will be at the Parlor Live in Bellevue on October 9th through 11th. Come see me with Rachel Feinstein. It'll
She's
be great.
great.
It'll be really fun. And I love you guys. And our Twitters are, I'm at me Coletta.
I'm at Monica Nevi.
I'm at Yogi_Paliwal, spelled just like it sounds.
Paliwal. And then, okay, and finally,
That's
this
how it
is the most important one, and we keep forgetting to say it, is you need to subscribe on iTunes and rate the show. It would really mean a lot to us. Only if you're going to give us a good rating, though. Like, you could
No,
subscribe.
Give it a 5.
Give them a shitty rating. Just they need the reviews.
We got a 4-star review, which I was like, that's fine.
You got a
4
4?
stars is positive. Yeah.
Oh.
I'm all down for positivity.
Yeah.
You know what 4 stars is better in? 3 stars.
Yeah. It's better than
A lot of
3.5
stars. You guys
stars.
are,
In India, they have a chocolate called 5-star candy. I give it 4 stars.
you gave 4 stars? That's really
Not that
rude.
great.
Not
that
great. What's
great?
in that candy?
No, guys, 4 stars in India is, like a 5-star candy. But for the world, 5 stars in India is like about 4. The ingredients aren't as rich. Cadbury's got that game on lock, Monica.
Got it.
I love
So you
Reese's
would
peanut
give the
butter cups.
Cadbury's a 5.
Yeah, well, I hate to say
And that's been our new segment, News About Candy. Actually, that would be a great segment for the show because it's so
Something sweet.
positive.
Yeah.
What's your favorite candy? Go.
White chocolate Reese's is the one I've eaten too much
White
of.
chocolate Reese's. What's your favorite candy? Go.
I like the Oreo cookies and cream Hershey's bar. The white. I love white chocolate, so I'm glad
Monica
that you
Nevi?
said that.
That is where you and I relate. Did you know Monica Nevi's inner being is an old black man, and mine is a 14-year-old white girl?
Really?
And the thing that we agree on is
White chocolate.
white chocolate.
I like Reese's peanut butter cups. I feel a little bit like third wheel right now. I'm
Sorry,
kind of
I'm
third
sorry.
wheeling hard. No, it's fine. I mean, I'm the one that
I've
has
known
the,
you longer.
I know.
I
we
like you a lot more.
Whoa.
Spend more time
Divisive. Ooh.
And let's be honest here. The beanie game that we rockin' is hot, but when I'm with him, I'm the cool guy with a beanie.
Nice.
My lip
So-
gloss
so
is
you're
hot.
just feeling a little competitive, maybe a little jealous.
My
Thank
lip
you.
gloss
Get
is
it.
popping.
No one's
you.
threatened by Mike. That's what you're saying.
What are you talking about? I'm really strong. What? Hey,
I'm really strong.
guys.
You're not that strong.
I'm
You're
pretty
strong.
strong. I'm pretty strong.
How much can you punch?
How much can I punch? I've never punched someone.
There you
No,
go.
that's a lie. I meant to punch my brother in the shoulder one time, and I missed, and I hit him in the
cans.
face.
Did you give him a bloody nose? Because I gave
No,
Miles
he
a
then
bloody
punched me in the
nose.
face really hard, and my head slammed against the car window. Positive podcast. Anyway,
I punched my brother in the face, punched him in the nose, got a bloody nose. We didn't fight after that.
did you ever punch your brother?
We didn't fight after that,
My
Monica.
brother's 9 years older than me, and he's 6'2", and so he's
So
always been
you
a
got
lot
on a box,
bigger.
and then you punched him in the face.
He put me in a cardboard box one time.
Oh no. Let's dwell on that for a second because
Yeah,
it got really
that's fine.
quiet.
It did.
There was only certain. He's so much bigger than me. There was I could put things in his bed when he wasn't looking.
Solid.
Or I would do weird stuff like that. I
Are
used
we
to
all
put
younger
lotion,
siblings?
lotion on his pillows.
I'm a younger sibling. I'm
I'm
the
a younger
youngest.
sibling.
I'm a half of a younger sibling.
We're all so young together.
Do you mean a lot more? Only child, youngest. The fucking how
Are you
kids work.
interviewing us right now?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why are you
Come
taking
on.
over this show?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
No,
Do
it's
you
fine.
have
You can
a-
take it over. I'm
A
tired.
good
Yeah.
relationship with your siblings now.
Yeah, I
compared to
do.
Before.
But compared to when we were kids. When we were kids, it was
Yeah.
bad. I was just annoying the shit out of my brother, but
Yeah.
now we're good.
We hated
We
each
hug.
other. Or he hated me. I'm not sure. But
I hug your brother, too.
he's, yeah.
I like my brother, but he's certainly a weasel.
yeah.
Lokeisha's a weasel?
Yeah, he's totally a weasel.
Oh, man. I said his first name on a podcast. Is that weird?
I mean, if you could bleep that out, I'd love it.
I don't
But-
do any
Oh,
edits.
man. Okay.
How do you bleep noise? Do I just record over it? Beep! Is that what I do? Is that how I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they do it in the industry, Mike.
You just make the beep noise. Which
That's dumb.
all of our
Okay.
sound effects are with our mouths. actually.
That's just my life. All right. Now time for the good news. Are you guys ready?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. The good news of the week. Okay. Firefighters rescue elderly woman and then go clean up her yard. Like they
Wow.
do yard work.
Wow.
So usually when you say stuff like that, like I have a mixed feeling because
Mhm.
something bad happened
Mhm.
before that
Sure.
needed to be, but I feel like the cleaning up the yard really kind of just puts a whole positive,
Yeah.
like a new positive
Right.
spin on it, you know?
I will say, though, firefighters, like, they got a different job than cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they're definitely winning in that
Right, like-
that arena.
right,
as
like-
far.
If a chick's got, like, a firefighter calendar, it's like, all right, yeah, those men are honorable.
But if
She's
like a 25-year-old dude's got like a cop calendar
Yeah.
in his
It's
house,
not happening.
You're like, that guy's
it's
racist.
like, that's weird.
Yeah.
And my girlfriend's like, you need to take that down. And I'm like, what? It's just cops,
It's
man.
just cops.
You like
I
how they're
just
dressed,
love
whatever.
cops.
They're just sharp-looking mustaches.
It's
What are
also
you
cops
talking
from
about?
the 70s.
Whoa.
That I would buy. Let's start
Perm
it, guys.
cops?
Let's start a merch company.
Yeah.
You can buy the new Hug Life police calendar.
Like police guys. It's just us hugging cops.
If you guys did make a
And I'm
shirt, I'd
looking
wear
really
it.
Without
upset.
their shirts on.
Well, I won't wear a shirt.
If you guys make a shirt, I'll wear it.
If you
A Hug
oh,
Life
really?
shirt?
Okay, you heard that, folks. We're ordering one shirt.
Oh, what's this? It's a podcast with two of my closest friends. That counts
best.
for two.
I just breathed in really deeply. Boom, Monica, take that. That was a fat joke
Yeah, I was gonna
against
say,
me
maybe
and
that
a
was a
lonely
fat
joke
joke.
against you. Brucka, brucka.
All right, see you guys later.
Okay, so
That's why I'm a
else?
giggles comic, okay? You know, I'm
I'm
hard.
all about razzing
I'm
people.
hard.
Guys, I razz 24/7. Razz
Call it
tag.
razz.
You know how much shit I took from Mike Cummings?
You just got razzed.
Moderate compared to most people.
Not a lot.
He really liked me. I helped him with this podcast stuff.
You know how much shit I got because he's a nice gentleman. But okay, when we keep reading the article, you
Yes,
guys.
the old lady.
Sometimes a firefighter's job doesn't begin or end with flames.
Correct.
First line.
I feel like it always.
Did you guys
begins
hear
with
that? That's
flames.
a little bit of poetry fluttering your heart right now.
You can
Begins
whistle?
It always begins and ends with flame. Oh, because
It
you.
just begins.
Are you talking about? Oh, ooh, Monica's saying she likes firefighters. You like firefighters?
Yeah.
You like a man that can operate a hose?
What's your
Somebody
favorite
that will
color?
Pick me up.
What's your favorite color?
Lime green, like that one.
Yeah, it's a
Lime
fire
green's
color
your
right
favorite
there.
color?
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite color, Yogi?
Black.
Whoa.
You know why?
Like your
It's
soul.
never different.
Like
Oh, it's
after
the
a
same.
fire.
I've seen lighter shades of black.
Hey, if you're saying I'm an arsonist, I'm not denying it. Was the bank job me? Maybe. But they
A
needed
bank?
the
So
insurance.
you just burned a
and
bank
you know
job?
what, Mike? I don't care about you anymore.
You guys, this podcast will be titled "Yogi and Monica quickly become better friends."
Mark and I are pretty good friends.
That's good. We're all pretty good friends, and that's what makes this night special, you guys. Which is why I just
That's
took
what-
my pants off.
That was.
Wow.
I wore athletic shorts for a reason, you guys. I'm not athletic.
Yeah.
When an
okay.
81-year-old woman tripped and fell in front of her home in Santa Barbara, California on September 20th. That's a really long sentence. Firefighter Captain Kevin
wait,
Bryant.
real quick. Wait. Santa Barbara?
Santa Barbara.
Is that state on fire?
City of brotherly love.
That entire state, isn't that on fire? Shouldn't they
State?
You mean Santa Barbara, the city-state of Santa Barbara?
No,
It's
but-
like the
be... No,
Vatican, but on
California,
fire.
though.
If the
That's what it looks
Vatican was
like.
on fire, it'd be Santa Barbara.
So sorry to everyone in Santa Barbara that listens to this podcast.
I didn't like you anyway.
Oh, strong.
You weren't going to like my act. Go fuck yourself.
Good thing there's none of them, so that's fine.
The firefighters responded to her emergency call, and they took the woman to the hospital where they found out she had broken her arm and injured her shoulder. Oh,
Shit.
no. But the work didn't stop there. While she was undergoing surgery, Bryant and fellow firefighter Tyler Smith, what?
Colors everywhere.
He
Seattle
would be the
comedian
worst
Tyler Smith?
firefighter ever.
He's like, guys, it's a fire. It's the whole time. Inside jokes. Boom. All right. Maybe he'll be on the podcast.
This. I don't
You guys will understand what I'm talking about 25 episodes from now. decided to help clear the tangles of shrubs from her front yard and along the path to her front door. So like, hey, this lady broke her arm. Let's go do some yard work. That's nice. That's what a firefighter sounds like.
I mean, they're the ones that, like, if nothing's happening, they just kind of hang out, right? They just like
Yeah,
stay.
and they
play
make
video
meals.
games and
What
stuff.
I liked is they always make like big meals for each other together.
Apparently, chili's involved.
That's
Probably
cute.
chili. They have chili cook-offs.
Oh yeah.
A firefighter, if a firefighter ever comes to your house like, hey, I'm
Different
gonna make you
kind of
some chili,
fire.
you say yes.
I'll be honest with you. Like, there's
In your booty
not
hole?
a lot of things that I look at in the world of meat and go like, oh, I'm missing out. But chili is one of them. There's a.
Can you have chili without meat?
Oh yeah,
I
guys.
can, but I don't think it counts. Like, I mean,
Yogi's a
like,
vegetarian.
Yogi's a
Forgive.
vegetarian.
yeah, it's all right. It's all right. Don't worry about it, world. But like, like vegetarian chili, like vegetarian bacon, I'm like, you might be really good, but you're bullshit compared to the real thing.
Oh, I see.
But I
Okay.
did have a chili burger that was vegetarian in Las Vegas once. It was very good.
It's very good.
Mm-hmm.
I want. Go ahead.
I don't really like chili in general.
Whoa. You know all those firefighters you had the hots for? They now don't want to date you anymore.
Well, I would eat chili if they made it for me. That's different.
Oh, so you just would eat it and then not be honest with them?
Mm-hmm.
That's a terrible way to start a relationship.
I'll tell you what, I
It
don't like a lot of
works.
foods, but if a person made it for me, hard to say no.
Yeah.
Hard to say
I
no.
don't really like pickled things very much.
Hey, Mike, guess what?
But
if,
if you-
if someone gives a shit about you and they give it to you, you do them the benefit of the
Someone
doubt.
pickled you.
I'll be like, I love
something.
those pickles. Crunch. And they'll be like, ah, it's so crunchy and bitter.
You know,
Crunch.
Bitter.
I thought Brendan Kelly told me that he's listening to
Name
tapes
dropping.
more because his tape deck, like the chord tapes, keep breaking on him. So I bought him Aretha Franklin and Duke Ellington,
He was the son of a
Yeah.
preacher man.
and I gave Brendan Kelly. He's like, "Hey, cool." And then I kept talking to him about the store. He's like, I don't have a tape deck in my car." So then I put it on Facebook. I'm like, I bought this as a nice gesture to someone, but now I don't remember who I bought it for.
Speed Piz.
And I told Brendan Kelly
Speed Piz quiz.
that I was like, I know it's someone that's funny, and I know it's someone that's more attractive than me. Brent Flyberg. So
Speed quiz. What's the first cassette you ever bought? Go. I'll
I-
start. Abbey Road, Beatles.
Whitney Houston, the one when she was bald. No, it was that old.
it was probably some Indian Bollywood shit.
Really?
Oh.
That's nice.
It was tapes. The
Oh.
first CD I ever bought,
Those tapes.
College Dropout.
First CD I ever
Really?
bought, Eiffel 65 Euro Pop.
Because I was stealing off
Paid for it.
Napster.
Yeah. Well, I didn't do a whole lot of the downloading, but
I was all about
I
that
had that
download.
one.
I did too. That was the first CD I
the
bought.
first CD that was
Eiffel
ever
65?
given to
Europop.
me was LL Cool J.
Oh, that's pretty smooth. And then you're like, I hope he's on NCIS Los Angeles later. And then
And-
sure enough, your dreams came true.
Would it be
And
okay
I
if
was
I
like
asked a cool
8.
question?
Yeah. Speed. You have to say speed quiz beforehand, though.
Speed quiz.
Good.
First concert you went to. Go!
Kelly Clarkson.
Go!
Metallica.
Primus.
Okay.
I just
And you know what?
I've been to Kelly Clarkson twice, and I don't even really like her that
Ah.
much.
Kelly Clarkson's an avid listener to this podcast. She emailed me.
She has a beautiful
Favorite
daughter.
pop.
She just
sorry.
emailed the lyrics to "Since You've Been Gone" to us.
'Cause
to
she
Monica.
stopped listening right
Uh,
You could choose someone to be a fan of your comedy. Pop quiz. If you could choose someone who could be a fan of your comedy, who would it be?
Tyson Beckford.
I'm gonna go with John Ryan. Punter of the
Yeah.
Seattle
He's already a
Seahawks.
fan of mine, so
Oh,
wow.
that's all like all
So maybe he
good.
listens. So thank you for listening.
John, if you hear me, come to my shows, please. John, I love the way you kick that ball and it goes inside the 10-yard line,
Okay,
and I jump up
Jim,
and down.
calm
John.
down.
Brian
yours?
Cranston.
Brian Cranston.
Oh,
That's a good one.
one.
Actually, can I change my answer?
We
John Hamm.
Yeah.
I'm a big Ham fan.
I was singing purely
Of both the food and
if
the
they were a
man.
fan of my comedy, I may have sex with them. That's what.
Oh yeah, good.
I wasn't
thinking.
saying that about
See,
John
I
Hamm.
I just respect humans.
Right.
So.
I'm sorry.
Mm.
Oh, so my first concert was Metallica.
Yeah.
Can we backtrack?
Mhm.
And I just told this to my girlfriend. Yeah, I got a girlfriend. And
Sorry, John.
sorry, John. You can't put it inside my 10-yard line. That's dumb. The first, it was Metallica.
John Hamm can't either. You know what I mean?
Can't put it in my 10-yard line.
What does that even mean?
I'll tell you what it doesn't mean.
Sex with persons?
10 yards is a distance, Mike.
Wait.
They're really barely in the room with you.
Oh, that's a good point. John, you can make it inside the 10-yard line, but not the 1-yard line.
Thank you. You don't
John.
want him 3 feet from you?
No, I don't want him 3 feet
But he
from
can
me.
be 4 feet from
You
you.
can be 4 feet from me,
He
John.
can be a little person size away from
John,
you.
if you go in 3 feet, I'm going to be like, that's holding me down, and you have to go 10 yards back. Get away from me. Football jokes, boom.
Get away from me.
No, my first concert was Metallica, but I didn't know the lineup, and it was Limp Bizkit. So I went to Limp Bizkit for my first concert, and I feel so gross.
I feel so.
I was like, oh, who's the other people in the lineup? They're like, oh, Linkin Park. And then a new band. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, Mudvayne. I'm like, I don't know, whatever. Deftones, I never heard them. Limp Bizkit. I'm like, we got to get the fuck out of here right now. I saw Boobs, though, that time. That's pretty exciting as a 7th grader to see Boobs for the first time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds.
I certainly got a contact high.
You did?
It was
From Boobs?
From Boobs. Interestingly enough, I went with a friend of mine who he's a redneck Jew.
You motorboated some people? What?
My friend's a redneck Jew. Like his parents are from Tennessee.
That's probably the technical term.
So let's add those to the list of people who don't.
Yeah, of course, more than fine. But he, like his parents are doctors and traditionally Jewish, but they also grew up in Tennessee. So he taught me how to drive really fast, and Nathan taught me how to shoot a gun. So a lot of cool things happened. But that night I went with them and went and saw a Van Gogh exhibit at Seattle Art Museum, and then saw Primus. So it was a very cultured night.
What's Primus like? Is it just like a collection of weird
great.
things?
They would play cartoons on the show. They were
Really?
like, yeah, it was pretty great. You probably find them somewhere. Do you guys know the group Reform Whores? It's a female.
Those are all my best
I don't
friends.
like the word.
It's a
Sorry,
female
ladies.
musical group,
Huh?
duo. They do comedy, and they're from Brooklyn, and they opened for Primus.
Really?
Oh, really?
Ah.
I work with them at Sketchfest.
They
They're really
opened
cool.
Primus. That's exciting. By the way, you want me to do the next news story or not? We can keep going and talking
So
about
she
this. This is
survived
fun.
though, right? Yeah, and it's got a clean
She's
lawn.
fine. Yeah, they just did her yard work for her. It's all good.
Do you think
Cool.
she sat and watched and like drank lemonade?
She yelled at
Probably.
him. You missed some leaves.
She's like, what are you
He's just
going over
smoking-
here
he's smoking
for?
a
It's gonna be a
cigarette.
great Hollywood film in 20 years.
We have people coming in. I don't like to hide it. I don't like to be
Yeah.
dishonest.
It's fine.
Draws attention to it.
It's okay. I put my cans on. I can't
Hey,
see
y'all.
anything.
Put them on. I put my cans on.
Hong Kong protester proposes to girlfriend during the protest.
Mm-hmm.
That's a happy story.
Is that the? Nope.
That's
Never mind. There's a photo of some protesters making out
that is them. They make it.
They-
They made out because he proposed to her, and then they just started sucking face afterward.
in the middle of the thing.
Guys, we're laughing at just the sneakiness
We
that just
walked-
went down. We just
walked Mike's roommates.
We had a 3-person audience for a second.
And
They were
then
like,
they're
"Yeah,
like,
we're
you know
gonna
what, we're
leave."
not gonna-
like,
hang
let's
out here.
bail. We hear about
Oh,
love in
that's
Hong
great.
Kong.
Oh.
Bailing. More like Sarah
We
Palin for
all
governor.
are almost professional
Boom.
comedians, and we just professionally walked 3. Just like, no, we're not even gonna pretend.
There's a
It's
first time
okay,
for
guys.
everything.
There's a first time for everying.
It's okay, guys.
Guys, it's
Guys,
fine.
I say we
You're
lift this
so
table
great.
and we go.
We go into the room.
and go. No, we're making this happen.
You're
so.
listening to this.
This is happening. I just carry this soundboard with me on an extension
As
cord.
soon as it's done,
Yeah, I
let's
have
just
a
go turn
soundboard.
it on full blast in his room, like so he has to listen to it.
Yeah, Mike never stopped playing it for the next 2 days. Oh, what's that? I'm gonna replay this podcast. Yeah, that sounds great.
Oh yeah, it's great, girl. It's great.
Okay, he
Okay.
proposed.
He
during-
proposes. I closed that out already because you know what?
Oh.
I feel like it was not that important, and it was good news. That was kind of sometimes the good news is just the headline, and you move on.
What are they protesting? That's what I want to
They
know.
run. It's a pro-democracy protest. They want Hong Kong to be a democracy.
Oh, yeah.
And it's not going too well because last I heard they were hiring gangs of people. The government was to go beat people up and tear down their tents. It wasn't going too hot.
Tear down their tents.
Classic turnaround.
Guys, quick pop quiz.
Speed quiz.
Speed quiz.
Sorry, quick speed quiz. Y'all fucks with conspiracy theories?
Okay.
You know
Do you?
Let me ask you this.
Not enough to like.
I'm not
know
against it, but I don't-
what's
of course,
going
but
on.
like-
I mean,
but
all people are lizards, though.
What? The UK thing, where
They eat fish and chips. It's not a conspiracy.
No,
It's a true
not
thing.
that,
That's
not
what they
that.
eat there.
what was the country they were trying to leave?
Scotland.
Scotland was
Yeah.
trying to leave the United
And the
Kingdom.
vote was like, no. They said
Yeah, they're
no.
gonna-
That I feel like that was bullshit.
Oh yeah. Well, everybody seemed upset that it
Yeah.
didn't happen.
In my head, I'm like, there's no way this went clean.
yeah.
It's hard to keep that kingdom united, bro.
If that vote had
When
a
you throw
piss
bro on
taste,
the end of it, it
not
doesn't sound like a
clean.
fact anymore.
UNITY.
I just like to do that. Bro, taxation without representation, bro.
I like how when I said conspiracy theories,
Don't
both of
tase
you
me,
were
bro.
like, no, man.
No, people
I
I
aren't
just
listening.
don't think I'm.
This is my
I'm
thing
not
is-
smart enough.
I don't think like
something.
I think a lot of them are bullshit.
He's like, yeah, you're not.
But there was that
No,
one that was
wasn't.
like because if the other building fell at the 9/11,
Mhm.
the building 7 one fell. That's kind of weird. That's weird
I'll put it this way:
that it just fell,
every time,
right? But I'm not saying that it was like George W. Bush or
Sure,
anything.
sure.
Right.
I'm just like that's weird because I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I could see.
But I mean, that's the
But
conclusion
Sasquatch
I've
is
come
real.
to with I don't know. But like, I don't like when anyone's like ain't on one side of any idea. Like if someone's like, I used to have friends who are hardcore like all conspiracy theories are bullshit. They're all wrong. And then I was like, it's not that they come true, but the government has admitted that they create fake ones to throw you off the real ones.
Like fake ones to throw you off the rails? Well, I heard a rumor that you know how at the end of Indiana Jones is the warehouse and has all the things in it? Some guys were like, that's real. There's like a thing with all the shit in it. That's like a real place.
I'm not afraid of the information we know. I'm afraid of the information we don't know.
Right.
It's like,
do you know what I mean?
It's not necessarily like magical arcs of the covenant, but it's like things that show certain things down one way versus another way that they're like, we don't need to see this.
Yeah, there's a bunch of shit going on.
Yeah.
Why do you think the one whistleblower or whatever we've heard about, they're like, nope, you just can't be here anymore. You're not allowed to be here.
Yeah. We will make your death seem accidental.
If you tell everyone.
He's in Russia. You realize this? Like, he's like, you know what country I'm going to go to?
I'm going to go.
That's not going to fuck with me.
Better than this? Russia.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Fuck.
So,
oh, man.
I want to ask you guys, do you want to move on to our feel-good movie of the podcast?
Yeah, I'd love to.
Our feel-good movie review?
Yay.
Tonight's. I combined today and tonight's. Tonight's movie is Remember the Titans.
Oh.
Ain't no mountain high. Ain't no valley low. Ain't no river wide enough, baby.
They're staring into each other's eyes. I just want everyone to know that.
If you never whisper a song with another man.
You know what? I love
I hope
this.
they kiss.
I want to let you guys know I love this movie. I love it, but there are some things that are weird about it.
What don't you like about it?
Well, there's this one line that Denzel Washington says when they all run to Gettysburg, and it's really like in the fog.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes like, hot metal running through their bodies. And he just says bodies really weird.
Really, yeah.
And I'm like, Denzel, what are you saying?
Where
He,
did
like
this
the way
come
he
from?
acts it out, he's like, yeah, and we're sitting here. Many men died on this field. They lost their lives for this country, for what we're fighting for. Hot metal going through their bodies. He just says bodies really weird. And like, there's a couple lines like in Harry Potter. One of the guy goes, "That's my boy. It's my son." It's like I can't stop laughing. It's a really tragic moment, but the way they say it,
really
why do they say it weird like that? Like,
And why didn't anybody go, yeah, let's do that one again?
Yeah.
Right.
Also, Gandalf in that same movie goes, "We'll disgrace his mammary." He says like mammaries, like boobs, and I'm like, "What are you talking about,
sometimes
Gandalf?
That's what that movie's about.
You horn dog, Gandalf?"
Sometimes you let the actors get away with it because you know what? They're at
Because
work
he
too.
said it like that 50 times before, and they're like, fine, fuck it, we're taking
metal.
that. It's just
Whatever.
going to sound
Shooting
like
through
that.
their bodies. The bodies. I like that
It's
movie though.
Look at him. He's wearing so much prosthetic shit on his face. He doesn't know anything right
Are we talking about Denzel Washington or Gandalf? Okay.
now.
All that's fake. It's conspiracies.
I went to
Denzel Washington's face is fake.
The interesting thing about that movie now is that the little girl in the movie is now like a sex symbol, which is really weird to me.
It's Hayden
Panettiere or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's weird about her? She was also
She's pregnant right now.
Is that
What?
right? That's not weird, but yeah.
No, that's weird.
She also played the nerdy kid that lived with the Malcolm in the Middle family. I was going to mention this with Bryan Cranston because I've loved him since Malcolm in the Middle. But she was the nerdy girl, and all they did was they just fucked up with her hair. And
You're a
they put her in
nerdy girl.
glasses.
You're a nerdy
And
girl.
she's like, I'm weird. And it's like, what?
I'm weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she was like the hot cheerleader. So
Save the
in
cheerleaders.
Heroes. Wasn't she in
So,
Heroes?
yeah, and I loved that show.
I can be
I
a
tried to give it
hero,
a shot,
baby.
and I was like,
We had a heroes night when I was in high
Yeah, I
school,
heard the
and
first
they'd
season
come
was
over.
good, and then they were just kind of like, this is fucking weird.
After a
So
while.
anyway, Remember the Titans. It seems like nothing can go anyone's way in that movie, but that's what makes them fight back, and it makes it uplifting. Like the guy's in a car accident, he gets in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
And
But
then
that's
his-
what brings the whole team together.
Yeah,
You know?
and then he's like, "Hey, this is my mom. She's a racist piece of shit." But then she's not such a racist piece of shit by the end of the movie.
Yeah.
Storytelling's pretty great.
That's pretty good.
I
Sunshine.
went
When
to
they
like-
dance, whenever they dance
Oh,
together.
yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
favorite.
You like dancing in movies?
Mm-hmm.
Everyone
the-
likes dancing. In
I
movies.
love
You know who
line
the best
dancing.
football dancer is, though, of all time, I think?
Who?
Terry Crews.
Yes.
Terry Crews. That boy can dance.
Terry Crews.
In White Chicks.
Oh, you
That
like
is
White
like
Chicks?
my favorite. Well, that movie I'm indifferent about, but that scene
Right,
when he's
right.
got the whistles and he's getting after it. Oh God.
I haven't seen White Chicks.
You got to see White Chicks, man. I once asked an audience if they'd seen White Chicks, and most of them said yes. I'm like, yeah, there is something about two black guys pretending to be white girls that we're just like, yeah,
This is
I'm
it.
into that.
Yeah,
That is
that
something
sounds
I really
hilarious.
want to see.
Hey, Yogi, real quick, is White Chicks Remember the Titans? I just get really angry. I can't even hold that. I love you too much.
When I went to like 7th and 8th grade, I went to like this bullshit hippie
Titties
like school, and one of our teachers saw Remember the Titans and tried to like make us all play football, and it was weird. It was very weird.
Yeah, remember the Titans? It makes you think football's gonna be way more fun than it really is.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's just it makes you
A lot
tired.
of work.
Yeah, it makes you think that like if people are racist, then it just goes away if you start talking. But that's not how it works.
Yes.
Hey guys, if you win
unfortunately.
football games, racism disappears.
Well, we play the same sport, so that's fine.
I always thought the Dean Martin Jerry Lewis scene was weird. Like it was like he's like, oh, this is Dean Martin, this is Jerry Lewis. It seems like an old. Oh well, I guess it's just you.
Yeah.
We just got poured shots of whiskey, but it's only Yogi shots of
Only
whiskey.
Yogi's in
Alright.
there.
'Cause
Yogi
it
has
is
to take
Monday.
3 shots of
I'm
whiskey.
a
'Cause it's
Jameson guy.
Monday.
Good work.
It's Jameson. It was
What's
left
your
here
name,
from an
man?
old party.
Oh God.
That's my roommate PJ.
PJ.
Special
Good
guest
work.
appearance. No, it's fine. You're fine.
He can
Yogi
have-
just
he
made
can-
his shot a double
he
very
can-
nonchalantly.
He can make that.
I was gonna say I could edit you out, but I won't because I don't edit anything.
Edit that out.
No, I'm not gonna edit. This
We're
is how
gonna
things
have
go
it.
down.
This podcast so
PJ's
far is
now
gonna
a
be 10
fixture on the
minutes if we edit
podcast.
out everything we want.
Podcasting with PJ. P Hove.
Nobody's listening to this, man.
That's
Don't
his
worry about
nickname.
it.
Yeah,
I've already denounced all races but Indian.
he really did. So yeah, remember the Titans. This always happens in the Feel Good Movie Review. We just go past it. Did you like it? Okay, give me a score out of 10. What did you think about Remember the Titans, Yogi?
I'll give it 7.2.
7.2. That's very exact. I like the
Yep.
decisiveness. What do you think, Monica?
I'll give it an 8. I'll give it an 8.
So yeah, and I was gonna give it an 8.5
Okay.
because it doesn't deserve a full 10,
Mm-mm.
but because it's a Disney movie, and I feel like it's like I don't know, I don't like it. I mean, I like it. I can't. Anytime Disney's behind something, I feel like I can't go fully behind it.
I will say, in my opinion, it's one of Denzel's worst work.
Well, because he says body's weird for sure.
That and also, that boy makes some good movies. I like that guy a lot.
Yeah.
Training Day.
Training
I
Day is
really
one
love
of my
American
favorite.
Gangster. I don't know how you guys
Oh,
feel about
American
that movie.
Gangster was
That's one of my
good. You know what I
favorite
liked
movies.
when the naked girls were doing the cocaine thing. That's true. And like the car and crime. Sorry, you guys got really quiet.
Naked
for a
girls
second.
do cocaine. What do you
No,
say?
the
What are you
they would
saying?
make girls like measure cocaine naked,
They're doing
so that way they're
drugs
not
in the movie.
stealing anything or
Right.
heroin, drugs. I don't know, Yogi. But I'm like, it's historically accurate.
Yeah.
And they're like, this is a historical way we can put nudity in this movie. And they're like, boob sell. Right, Yogi? Do boob sell?
You know, you'd think they would, but they're just sitting here. I've been trying to sell boobs for 15 years, and these fucking kids undercut me with the internet.
These boobs ain't going anywhere.
These boobs are sitting collecting dust
Speaking of boobs,
Cocaine dust.
segue. Cocaine dust
on boobs.
on
Yeah.
boobs? So are you saying when you deal
Are
cocaine...
we done with the movie thing? Because I was going to reference a different movie, but I don't want to.
You can go ahead and keep talking
yeah.
about
The
it.
Wolf of
Okay.
Wall Street, some good coke on. Did you guys see that movie?
No. But were
That's
you
why
about,
it's
were
a
you about to
feel-good
say...
movie. There's cocaine.
Were you about to
do
say good
cocaine.
coke on boobs action? Is that what
There
you're going
was-
to
I was
say?
going to say that.
There's some good
I mean, it's
coke on
not-
boobs. There's a list of our
If
favorite
there's
movies
ever-
where there's cocaine on
If there's ever a
boobs.
sponsor for this episode, it's definitely cocaine-covered breasts.
Poor people hate us, but cocaine-covered
breasts.
breasts.
They love us. Top demographic. I don't know. I think as far as a feel-good movie that goes, though, it made. I was really into it as a kid, and then I rewatched Remember the Titans, and I was like, it's lost its flair. I think adulthood kind of does that to you, though.
Right.
Because as
I
a
don't
kid,
know,
I was
man.
like,
Like,
left
this is
side,
bullshit.
strong side.
Right.
That's what they would do,
You
and
know,
like that's
I
their bonding.
watch almost every 2 months, at least.
What?
I watch Jungle Book. That movie holds up.
Holds up
Jungle
hard.
Book?
Disney.
I'm a fan.
The animated
You know
feature.
You know what's great about that film?
The real one.
They wrote like a version of it, and Disney got pissed because it was based off the book by Rudyard Kipling, and then he fired everyone, hired new staff, and he was like, "Does anyone here know what this has read this book?" And everyone was like, "No." He's like, good.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck it up like every time Disney gets a hold of
I haven't
something.
seen Jungle Book since I was a small child.
Go watch it. It's great.
Let's watch it together.
It's good music in that one, you know.
I mean, like other Disney movies got good songs, but Jungle Book just
Right.
Oh,
That's
what about Mulan though?
I've never seen Mulan.
Let's
Never
get
seen
down to business.
Every time I tell people that I haven't seen Mulan,
Disney's gonna
they
sue
get
us.
very like, what? And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing it. Just
You
to
didn't
fuck
want
with
to see
you.
Eddie Murphy as
I,
a
like,
loud
literally
dragon
hasn't.
character?
No, I
It's
don't.
actually really funny.
Named
He
after
was
a
great
popular
as the
dish?
donkey in Shrek.
Pork dish?
Yeah, he's good at voicing
Mushu?
characters.
Isn't his name Mushu?
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is in the movie, Mushu.
He's a little dragon lizard.
Little dragon lizard? I think it's a
You're little
dragon.
dragon lizard.
Thank you.
You're my little dragon lizard, Yogi.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude. Is someone going to call me a dragon lizard now to make me feel part of the group?
Mike, you know what you are?
What?
A nuisance.
Wait. Shut the front door. This is hurtful. Don't look at your watch. Guys.
Yeah, Monica.
I
Saved
don't
it.
have a watch.
Are you ready?
You didn't make me one
Yogi,
yet.
we have a segment of the show.
Did I talk about that on the show?
Talk about what?
He wants to make watches.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
You have a
gonna-
hobby.
Yeah, I.
Just like when we went to the Cabela store one time and you're like, I'm going to buy a shotgun.
It's
Is
in a
that a
similar
hobby?
vein,
Is
in
that a
where
hobby? Shotgun buying.
I want to spend way too much money
Expensive hobby.
on something seriously boring to most people. Yeah, I want to start
I don't know.
learning how to make watches. Pick up the trade of watchmaking, pick up some tools, and start rebuilding and repairing watches. Because I like that stuff, and I'd like to be able to make watches. And Monica Nevi, if she ever wants one when I make one, I will make her one.
Yeah.
What if I
I'm
want
gonna
one?
name 'em after. Yeah, I'll make you one. I'll give you the Commodore, and I'll give you the Atari, Mike.
Oh.
They'll be one of a kind Yogi Paliwal watches, and they might not work all the time.
That were any of the
It's
time.
still, it's broken. Yogi. I made it.
I made it. It's just
But I
fucking
did look it up,
taped
and, like,
together
It's,
and shit.
it's literally. It's not too like it's very very complicated, but it also is pretty like it's just logical steps type of stuff.
That's Heroes, the bad guy.
Yeah.
He fixed watches before he
Really?
started eating people's brains.
Wait, what? That took a turn.
Well, but that's true.
I never
Hog
saw the
life.
show. Hog life.
No, that's true. He like
Can I be in every episode just doing what I just did? Just edit that hog life.
Hog life.
life.
Again, not gonna edit. Too lazy.
Hog life.
Hog life. Hog life.
Monica's so disappointed.
Monica, can you say hug life back?
hug
Huh?
life.
Can you say it with a little more enthusiasm?
That's as
You're
high
like,
as it goes. I'm
oh,
just
I'm
kidding.
Monica. Hug
Hug
life.
life. That's pretty
Hug
good.
life. I'm Monica. That's my
Hog
Monica
life.
impression.
Like
Oh,
we haven't
hey.
heard your fucking
Hey,
Monica
I'm Monica,
impression
you
before.
guys.
Hey, I'm Monica.
What's
Oh.
Hi, I'm Mike. That's mine.
That's good. That sounded just like me.
Do either of you guys do me?
Hi, I'm Yogi.
It's just the same.
Why
Kermit
am I-
the Frog
why
is
am I Ray
Yogi.
Romano?
I'm Ray Romano Yogi. Deborah, I want to make watches. Okay, we're
That
done
was
with Ray
pretty
Romano
good.
voices.
That was pretty good.
All right.
You're right. That's
Dude,
all I'm
someone
trying to
just
do.
cranked the bass. Did you hear that?
All about
Like
that bass.
boom, boom. Yogi, we have a segment of the show where we do stupid internet quizzes. It's called Stupid Internet Quizzes.
Go on.
And
Different than speed
today
quizzes.
we're going to learn something about you. I'm going to have you take this quiz. I'm going to ask you the questions and
Can I
you
take my
answer
glasses
them.
off?
You can take the glasses off. You don't really have to ask permission to do that. You can just do it.
Can
It's
Monica
fine.
hold my hand?
Yeah, it's fine.
Will she,
Monica,
though?
can you hold her hand?
Thank
Can you guys?
I want it to feel like a
Need-
lie detector test.
All
You
right.
need to
And you can
emotional
you
support.
can no it's just a lie
Let
detector
me check
test.
your pulse then
Thank
the
you.
whole time, and
Yeah.
then
All right,
thank you.
Yogi.
Thank you for
Yogi.
making
Making
sure.
it real. And I want you to treat this like the Conan O'Brien secrets.
Secrets. You had a hair in your beard.
Thank you.
All right. Who is your TV boyfriend, Yogi? Pick the
What
best
the quiz
place
is.
for your children. You have to choose one of these. Boarding school, kids? Question mark. Like you're gonna have them. Brooklyn, at Disney World with me, far away from chat rooms or in front of the TV.
Wait, what's the question?
The best place for your children. Boarding school, kids? Like you're not gonna have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Brooklyn, at Disney World with me, far away from chat rooms or in front of the TV.
I'm gonna go in front of the TV.
You can go in
'cause,
front of the TV?
I have to say that I like to think I've got exquisite taste, and I'd like to pass that on to my children.
All right.
The lie
Oh, wait,
detector
shit.
test
There were 3 more
determined
answers.
that-
I didn't see them. At work with me,
Just every
in
time.
school, or living life on the road were they the
Well,
3?
I mean, I'd want them in school, but just to learn that school's bullshit.
Okay, so in front of the TV stands? Yeah, in front of the TV stands.
Yeah, it does. But now I feel like a shitty parent.
Pick a means of transportation.
Can we do motorcycle?
Bike, luxury SUV, limo, motorcycle is on there, public transportation, my feet,
So disappointing.
Oldsmobile, red convertible, pimped out ride.
Specifically red convertible. Why can't it just
Why
be?
can't it
I
just
want
be
a
blue?
silver
I don't know,
convertible.
man. It's what the answer are.
Fuck this quiz.
I'm sorry, I found it.
Could you do the answers one more time, please?
A bike, a luxury SUV, a limo, a motorcycle, public transportation, my feet, Oldsmobile, red convertible, or pimped out ride.
Let's do Oldsmobile.
Oldsmobile, OG,
Not
classic.
motorcycle? Why did you switch from the motorcycle?
Listen, look, I'm a man of danger as a child, but now I got to settle down in life, okay?
I thought I was just going to get really sexist there. You're just like, well, I'm a man. Well,
I'm
sorry.
a man that can drive an Oldsmobile.
No, I can't. I mean, like
You can't drive an
motorcycle-
Oldsmobile?
No, I can
I
do
get
that.
it,
I
I
can't do
see.
a motorcycle. It would be too dangerous.
All right.
I
I'm trying
agree.
to make a life with myself. I would love.
With myself.
Hey, if I was a drifter, motorcycle all day.
Mm.
But I'm trying to do shit, so
You're not a drifter?
not anymore, man. I wanted to be though.
I always thought you were a drifter.
I felt like one.
Living life one day at a time on the road.
As he drinks them.
As you drink whiskey. On your day off, Yogi,
Yeah.
you work out, cruise around town,
First of all, you didn't have to say workout.
go
that wasn't necessary.
go dancing,
Uh-huh.
go to the movies. What's a day off? Yeah, that laugh wasn't in there. Get high and watch Netflix. I feel like that might be yours. Hang out with my pals, write or paint something, play laser tag.
I'm gonna say go dancing.
Go dancing? Oh, that's very
Is
romantic.
that so? Are
New
we?
York.
Is he answering these questions as just like
that was
what
not
is
explained.
he's doing,
Right.
or if it's this
That's
is
what
what
he's
he,
doing.
he
Yeah.
would want in his boyfriend?
That's what he's
Well,
doing.
It could have gone either way. I felt the same way.
It's all about you.
No, it's good.
When
Okay,
you're
okay.
driving to work, you listen to NPR,
Right.
oldies.
Okay.
I don't listen to the radio. My own mix CD, sports radio,
It's gonna be oldies.
a funny talk show. Okay,
It's already oldies. Yeah.
as oldies. All right.
104.5 KMCQ under the shadow of Mount Rainier.
Ooh.
Sponsor.
What are you gonna do when you go to New York?
Your go-to.
Oh, I got the TuneIn Radio app, so I can listen to Seattle radio.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Your
I've got unlimited data, son.
It's like
so
you're home.
Your go-to item in your
I'm a
closet,
kid,
Yogi,
Yeah.
is a hoodie,
Right.
sneakers, a cat T-shirt, a V-neck shirt, anything black, cocktail dress, pants, I guess, comfy thrift shop sweater, heels.
Yeah, I want to say cardigan, which I think they're saying comfy thrift shop sweater.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess we'll go with that.
Comfy thrift shop sweater.
Yeah, I mean, my shit's fucking new, but
Yogi does have some fancy sweaters.
I paid
and-
thrift shop prices. Do you know what I mean? I didn't wait till I went to the thrift shops. I got
Budget
there early.
shopper.
Got
Budget
there
Good at
early.
what I
shopper.
do.
Yeah, I like to wear nice sweaters.
Yes, and there was a period of time where I was pretty sure the only thing I said to him whenever I saw him was, "Oh my God, I like your sweater."
Good.
Yogi,
I got all my advice on fashion from
Same
the
sweater.
gays.
when you're at a
Gays.
restaurant, you order oysters,
If grilled cheese on it, just click it.
quinoa, steak, ribs, burger, chicken parm. Does scotch count? I'll eat whatever. Pizza.
Well, that pizza is the certain answer that's on that list.
A pizza? All right.
Mhm.
It's pizza.
Cheese pizza.
I want to know who your fictional boyfriend is. I'm really excited.
I don't, because
You can't stand people. You can't stand when people don't find your jokes funny, talk over you, tell you what to do, chew loudly, go back on their word, aren't team players, judge you, are insensitive, or don't think before they act.
this one goes out to Nam, my old podcast buddy. Chew loudly. Fuck them motherfuckers.
Chew loudly.
That's why they don't have a podcast
Yep.
anymore. You just,
No, Nam's a great dude.
I'm kidding.
Yogi does not like chewing loudly.
That's why I hate Chewbacca too.
Oh, here we go. Your breakup method
Ooh.
is it's not you, it's me. It's not me, it's you. I found someone else. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's over. I don't want to get hurt. Runs away. No words. I don't trust you. I need to focus on myself. I'm not feeling it.
I hate to say it, but it runs away.
Runs
You
away.
just- I do that too.
It
You
really
just
sucks.
stop talking to him.
Yeah. Oh man, they get pissed off.
All right.
Oh man, they
You ready to know who your fictional boyfriend
They feel like
is?
a dick. Yeah,
Do you watch the show Girls?
I do.
Because you are Adam Sackler from the show Girls. You're down
That's your boyfriend.
for your dude to be
That
on the
might be my
quirky side. To you, walking along the beaten path is boring. You tend to date guys who are passionate in all aspects of their lives. It's all fun and games until they show up outside your house at 3 a.m.
I wanted the dude from Mindy Project. God damn it.
Don Draper was on there. You have to really hate yourself to get Don Draper, I feel like. Right?
Maybe.
Drinking whiskey for a reason, Mike.
So you can get Don Draper?
No, because he hates himself.
Oh.
Cameron loves that show.
Girls?
Yeah, like to the point where we were in Montana and he asked every single person, "Do you watch
Cameron
the
was
show
a good funny
Girls?
comedian.
Do you watch the show Girls?" And then this was like 5 months ago.
Mhm.
But then last weekend he looked at me. We live together. He
Yeah.
pretty much knows whatever I watch.
Yeah, of course.
And he looks at me and he goes, "Do you watch the show Girls?" And I was like, "Are you kidding right now?"
Yeah.
I just didn't answer.
Do you
because
still watch that
he
show
knows
about seances and stuff? You watched a show about a lady who said she could speak to the dead?
Long Island Medium.
Yeah.
There you go.
Seances. Don't be weird.
Don't fuck up a good show. Mike.
No, because I watched everything that was on Netflix, so
Yeah.
I gotta wait until
You got
there's more.
done? Was it exciting for you, though?
Yeah, it was the best. Long Island Medium. I cried every time.
You
It was the
cry
only thing
every
that would make
time?
me cry. Yeah. I'm,
Non-real ghosts.
I'm a little bit. I'm a little bit broken on the inside. So there you go.
It's all
Aw.
good.
Yeah. Thanks. High fives.
Guys,
I'm a lot of broken on the inside.
Yeah.
Man, but people think you're together so much.
Me?
No, just us in general.
Oh.
We're broken people.
I'm just talking to us.
just talk about us, baby.
No.
Let's talk about you, Yogi.
I'd rather not.
Ooh.
You don't want to talk about yourself? That's a lie.
You're moving. Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
a little
you're
bit.
going to leave to New York.
Yeah.
I'm gonna live in New York.
You're going to leave to New York.
Yeah, that
You're
is true. I'm
leaving to
leaving.
live in New York.
Yeah.
NYC.
It's kind of cool. It's weird. It feels good.
Probably feels good because you haven't left yet. Boom.
Roasted.
No, it's made me really, really sentimental about everything in Seattle.
Like you
I
see pictures of my face and you start crying?
take. That's never gonna happen.
Aw.
That always happens.
I really try, though.
Every time.
Every time you look at my face, you cry, Monica?
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no more Long Island Medium. That's all I got.
my face? My face reminds you of dead people? Oh, man.
That you loved, though.
Oh.
You know?
That's like sad Sixth Sense.
Like I used to love you.
Bruce Willis was dead the whole time, you guys. Spoiler alert. Next one.
Hey.
You know what sucks about that movie? I've never seen it because I want to forget the ending before I see it. But every couple of months, someone says the goddamn ending, and I'm like, guys, I still haven't seen it. Let me forget.
Let me forget. Let me forget this.
If I had amnesia, I'd watch. Well, I probably wouldn't be able to call it, but I'd tell someone to set up me watching my favorite movie for the rest of the time.
Yeah. What's
Jungle
your favorite
Book?
movie?
Office Space and Jungle Book.
Really?
But Office Space really kind of shows
Jungle
you
Space,
the world
Office Book?
is bullshit, and do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah. Office Space is a great movie.
Do you like Office Space?
I do like Office Space.
In high school, there was a
just-
guy, he's a good friend of mine's, Peter, and for 2 years, every time I saw him across the hall, I'd yell, "Hey, Peter, man, check out Channel 9.
Channel 9, Peter.
I just always
Breast
wanted
exams."
to take a baseball bat to a printer. Just that's all I really want to do.
We got to do that on the LA show
Really?
at Bumbershoot, yeah. It's on YouTube. You should check it out.
No, because then I
Oh, yeah. Guys, Yogi has a
Hey,
show
it's
called The
okay.
Early Late Show.
I want to. Oh yeah.
We're not doing them anymore, really, but yeah, it was a show that we did.
But yeah.
That's our new segment. It's called Plugs for Shows that have ended.
But there's a lot of
There's
clips
this great bar called Bender's in Renton that used to do comedy.
but there's clips on YouTube, so people should check those out because they're pretty cool. And we have like
Oh,
5
yeah.
minutes of the Bumbershoot show up. And I was just told that they set up archival footage, like just a camera in the back, and we might be getting that footage. So there might be Bumbershoot Early Late Show the entire show.
Camera in the Back is a good name for a rap song.
Camera in the back.
I got my
It's a
camera
song
in the
about
back.
How if
Nanny
you're
cam in the
Jay-Z
back.
and Beyonce's younger sister attacks you, there's always a camera in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you still.
What do you think about that?
What do I think about that?
Yeah.
I think he did a good job of not hitting her.
Yeah.
Apparently,
Fucking Solange
uh,
went at it.
people in elevators they'll fucking hit you.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Topical.
I think he did a really good job of not hitting
Yeah.
her.
Topical.
However, I've heard that she's pretty crazy.
Solange?
Yeah, and my favorite part is that
Her name's
Beyonce
Solange?
kinda Solange.
Like cilantro?
No. Solange. Get it right, Mike.
Oh.
Solange.
Solange.
My favorite part is Beyonce like kind of tries to break him
Yeah.
up, and then Solange steps on her dress, and she's like, "Oh fuck this, I'm
Yeah.
out," and just leaves.
Right.
Like just leaves the two people who
Yeah.
are fighting in the elevator alone.
Two people that are potentially the closest to her in her life.
Right? Yeah, you guys figured it out.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Beyonce?
I mean, I'd be pissed too if I was Beyonce.
I'm Beyonce.
Are you listening?
Mike,
do you
do
know
you-
what
do you
I
happened?
don't
try?
know much about pop culture.
Mike. Anyway, Monica, I just want you to know that, like, you know,
The most powerful couple in the world. You don't
Thank
know
you.
anything.
you know when Ben
Basie,
Gibbard and Zoe
Beyonce.
Deschanel.
Beyonce, right?
Thank you. Like that just got you
Basie.
back in the.
Hey, guys, I'm really hip to this lingo we're talking about.
So when Zoe Deschanel and Ben Gibbard broke up, guess what?
Jeff
Jay-Z
Cobb got better.
and Beyonce. That's true too. But Jay-Z and Beyonce became the biggest power couple in music.
I
They
don't-
already
I
were. They
don't-
already were.
Yeah, I don't think Zoe Deschanel and Ben Gibbard were the biggest power couple
Guys,
in music.
they are white.
'Cause
They're pretty big.
whoa, jeez. I was gonna say that Zoe Deschanel has this really not like decent, like I don't want to say mediocre. What do you call it? Like an average Christmas album? Beyonce is crazy. She's got so much
Right.
famous
Crazy
stuff.
in love.
All the single ladies. All the single ladies.
All the sing- She's a diva. She's Sasha Fierce. There's so many
I like how
things.
nobody talks about how when Kanye told Taylor Swift she sucks, he was really saying Beyonce is really great.
Yeah.
No one ever brings that up.
I mean, maybe it wasn't the best time for him to say that,
Hey,
but
listen,
still.
Listen, Monica, if you want to base
Let's
Taylor
take the
Swift's-
positive out of that.
Yeah.
He was just
listen,
saying
Taylor
Beyonce is
Swift's
the best.
career after that exploded. So let's be honest
Yeah,
here.
he's like, you're
Let's
we
welcome.
not
should definitely
pretend.
just keep
Let's-
talking about
Let's
celebrity gossip.
Beyonce right now, and God,
You know what's crazy about life?
What's crazy about life? Tell
You
me
know-
about it.
How long have I known you now, Mike?
4 years.
Monica, how long have I known you?
3, probably 3.
We see each other, what, like once a month maybe?
No, I
Maybe.
see you more than once a month.
Like maybe like 5 times a month?
Yeah, like on the internet every day.
All right, let's not talk about that. But
Every
that's
day.
never going to happen anymore.
What are you talking about?
Why are you
I didn't
doing
tell you
that?
I'm coming to New York to live with you under your bed like a monster.
Listen, man, everyone can't live with me in New York, okay? It's not something that, like the world needs to know or address. But let's be honest here.
You have to make a Google calendar to figure out who can. Sorry.
Don't tell the world that.
You can make a Google calendar to hang out, see who you hang out with.
No, big Google calendar. So when you want to crash, I just know. It'll be easier.
That's a really advanced way to do something not that advanced.
We talked about it earlier.
On this podcast?
No,
No,
just sitting here,
in between
but
us.
you know.
See, I wasn't listening because I was watching the Seahawks game because I'm a fan. You
You were
guys,
busy
John, where
tweeting
are you?
You know what?
people.
Enjoy your number 12 jersey.
John, where are
couldn't
you,
commit to a
John?
player,
John.
Mike.
John, I need
Mike
you.
can't commit to a player.
You know what? Okay, I had to buy a jersey fast. This is the only one they had in Sports Authority. I didn't want the Sherman jersey.
I don't have a jersey. Actually.
I didn't want the one that everyone has.
Because you're a true fan.
That's right.
That makes
I'm a
no
team
sense.
player. What about the team?
Yeah,
I
Mike.
am the team. I'm part of it. I'm the 12th man.
Oh,
12
You
man.
You
know,
and
Mike,
everyone
the only
else.
game I went to Seahawks with you, we lost. So how
That's
about
the only game I went to.
Mike? I don't want to talk to you
That's it.
about Seahawks ever.
I went to one game once and we won. So
Guys, the Ocean Birds are my favorite team.
I went
The
to
Seagulls.
last year when we played the Vikings with 2 friends and got way too drunk and did a charity show that night. And boy, was I fucked up. I puked before my set and I puked after my set.
wow. Do you remember your set?
Pretty decent.
I like your laugh. You're
It's like the evil.
I like it. I was just saying I like it.
Why do you got a radio DJ me, Mike?
I'm not saying I radio DJ. I just how's
Like,
that
why you
radio?
got a radio DJ me all
I'm
the
not
time?
talking about party cash.
Mike gets so concerned when you call
Or
him out. He's
anything
like,
you
I'm,
win.
not, I'm sorry.
I just want to love you guys.
You know, Mike, you say that, but you know what, man? You,
Hug
you
life.
Hug life.
Hug life.
Hug life. Dude, this is awesome because we just ended up BSing a lot. I mean,
No, we didn't. I
We-
was at work this entire time.
He was being very serious.
I was really
I'm sorry.
serious.
Thank you.
I think you did a great job.
I do enjoy all this eye contact at this table. That's one of my favorite things about
It's
this
always-
podcast.
yeah, we make everyone sit like this so that we can stare at their eyes.
I do feel very, vulnerable to all of your questions.
You do?
Well, you were firing him back there. You had some good speed
You had some
quiz.
speed quiz.
Speed quiz.
I
I
forgot
love.
that
I
word.
like how we say that. Like it's a thing that we do all the time. No, we just made that up.
I have
just tonight.
I have forgotten that was the word, and I was waiting till I heard either you two say it, so then I could do speed quiz.
What?
Who's your favorite single musician? Their entire work,
What?
like you could do like all of Beyonce's work.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right.
Oh man.
Like
Who's your
musician?
Artist in general, just artist in general. Mine's gonna be musician.
Oh.
Do you already have an answer?
Yeah. Florence and the Machine.
Yeah.
Florence
But
Welch.
Killing it.
Yeah,
Killing it.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All of it. Anything she's
Yeah.
made, I think, is brilliant. And
You know,
I've seen her every time she's in Seattle. I love her so much.
I
Tell her
watched
I
her
said that.
do
Florence, if
one
you
of
can
my
hear me.
favorite songs off Cold War Kids. I think it was Hospital Beds. I watched that, and a friend of mine sent it to me, and I was writing because I was like leaving to do like Tribble or some bullshit, and I texted my friend, I don't feel like an artist right now. That's how good this was.
She can she covered
Yeah.
Drake. Like
Yeah.
she's amazing.
She's really, really good, Mike. Do you know this person?
Florence of the Machines?
Have you seen her live?
Yeah. Every
Oh.
time she's been in Seattle, so
I
I've
saw her
seen
at
her
Enfest.
twice.
She was great.
So good. And
I really love her. You know who mine is?
I don't fangirl anyone, and I think I would cry if I met her. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
Honestly, yeah.
like I'm pretty fucking cool when I meet
Yeah.
people, but that one, I think I'd cry. And I
You
don't,
know
e-
it's
and I
not
don't
cool
even
saying
cry.
how fucking cool you are when you meet
What about
somebody.
you, Mike?
The Beatles.
Fucking hate you
Which
so
one?
much.
I like the Beatles. I listen to the Beatles a lot.
Ringo, you excited to meet
Oh,
Ringo?
you mean I have to pick one of them?
Yeah, that was the point of the question.
Well, I'm not picking one of them. I'm gonna pick Ben Folds then. Ben Folds, the Ben Folds 5. He's got a large collection of music.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
Why are you guys looking at me like I'm a dum dum?
No, we want you to talk about it because you're excited about it.
Looking so aggressive at
Yeah.
us, like
well,
we're.
because you got these hate eyes, Monica. You're like,
No.
I don't cry in front of people.
well, you just said that I wasn't cool or something mean. So
I'm sorry, Monica. I'm so sorry.
Hog live.
Hog life.
Mine's Jack White.
Jack
Oh.
White.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Friends with Conan O'Brien, produced Rory Scovel's Vinyl. Love the Raconteurs, love the White Stripes, and sometimes he hits and sometimes he doesn't. But you know what? He's my guy. I like him a lot.
That's great. I like your commitment to that. That's good.
You know what I might submit the album to? I might submit it to Sub Pop.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I went and checked out their offices with someone. I'm not gonna name drop. Just someone that I went with.
It was your
you put it to
mom.
me like
Monica, I know you hate it when I name drop.
I know.
It was his mom.
Or like I do that all the time.
When I went to the Sub Pop offices
I do.
with my mom, I'm not going to name drop.
The first time Yogi ever saw my mom, he thought it was my manager.
Pam Nettie?
Yeah.
Pam's
I
the
was-
Because
best.
she brought me Starbucks.
Yo, you
That's
got a
what a
solid
good
manager
manager
right
works.
Yo, Pam,
I
you're
mean,
the
let's
best.
be honest, Monica. If somebody would get coffee for you when you wanted it, that'd be a great manager.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She got me a
I think
snack
that's
too.
called a personal assistant.
Nope, manager. Because Monica's
would be
mom plans her dreams. Because I'm pretty sure
Momager.
she gave her a ride that day.
Yep.
Yeah. So yeah,
And then a homeless man stole her
Yeah.
chair. I'm sorry, Pam.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I remember that.
He
I
was
was
just
like-
sleeping in it when
Yeah.
we came back outside.
What a fun experience that was.
When the
It was fun. It was the first real
was,
scary audition moment that I
Yeah.
had, which was far too early in my career, but whatever.
That was my second time doing it. Oftentimes you have been around me when I've done something the second time. It's very nice.
That's good?
That's a great thing. No,
It
I
does
felt
feel
very
nice.
comfortable at the last
Well,
conversation.
I think it
because
helps me do it for the first time because you've done it before and you're a little bit either you're good at lying or you're good at being like, no, this is how it's going to be, and then I
Hey,
feel
I'm
fine.
great at lying.
I'm
Guess
good.
what?
I'm just great at lying.
That doesn't mean that it's not the way it's gonna be. No, I felt very, very comfortable because I was like, oh yeah, Monica Nevy's going first at the last conversation audition, and she's gonna murder, so don't have to worry about anything. That crowd's gonna be hot.
And then I was all like, "Hey guys, I'm gonna be last."
We hug lifed that
We did
that
we
show.
hug-lifed the
We
show.
hugged the show because
'Cause
I
you
went
were-
first and he went last.
We just gave him a big old hug.
We hugged.
And I was second,
And he
so
was second.
let's not forget that.
And you're our second guest.
What?
This is amazing.
Wow.
Conspiracy theories.
Jesse Ventura.
Lizard people.
Lizard people.
Lizard people. Guys,
yeah.
this is. I mean, we've pretty much hit an hour, but I love you
Edit some of the
guys.
stuff out and let's do 20 more minutes.
I have a charity, but so at the end we always plug charity
Uh-huh.
events or charity. And last time Derek just told us his favorite charities. So do you have any like
My
favorite
charity's
charities
Monica's charity, for the record.
or anything that you?
I do.
I thought that was a cool thing that he did.
There's two
on
things.
accident.
Well, I'll explain one and then I'll say the one that I really enjoy.
Okay.
I don't often. So like I went to like a secondary high school, which was just 1-on-1,
Mhm.
and if I ever make enough money to where I can give some of it away, that's certainly where my money's going.
Yeah.
But
Little one-on-one high school action.
I think for me,
This is the email.
there is a thing called the Heifer Foundation, and that is a organization working to end hunger and poverty around the world by providing animals and providing basically jobs at the same time. And we supported it once in school, and I remember being like, "That's a great organization." And like we bought, I think, a llama. I remember I came back the next day, and I'm like, "Hey guys, my cousin called. They just got a llama." So that was pretty cool. But yeah, the Heifer Foundation is the one I really enjoyed.
Heifer Foundation.
It's
I
Heifer
like it.
International.
That's good.
Count it.
Yeah, it's called Heifer International, charity ending hunger and poverty.
All right. Well, mine. This one's actually really cool. Another suggestion from Pam Nevy. She's the best. It's called Callie's Coffee, and what it is it's just regular coffee that you can buy like in beans or ground up or whatever, and use it wherever. But percentage of whatever you buy goes to Children's Hospital. So I think it's cool that it's like something that people just do all the time, drink coffee or whatever.
They got decaf.
Right?
They do decaf.
Yo, they got
What?
decaf.
Well, maybe. They
I'm trying to
got.
stay awake on that
We
shit.
got some new single serve ones like the Keurig type of
The
thing.
K-cups?
It's,
It's called
it's
the
pretty
K-cups.
Fancy
So.
stuff. You get free
You got any
shipping on
decaf?
orders over $75. Do they have a decaf? I don't fucking know.
You can't say fuck while you're doing a charity plug.
Yeah, Monica.
This charity's fucking awesome.
That's
They have
fucking
candy
awesome.
too, though. There's
What?
chocolate,
Okay, you sold me.
Right? It's Callie's Coffee is what it's called, and the website is choosecallies.com, and so you can read more about it.
How do you spell Callie's?
You're murdering Mike Coletta, and I'm King Dead.
Callies.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
King
Decaf.
Dead?
They do have decaf.
They do have decaf.
They
Yogi,
do
you
have
can drink
decaf.
it.
They got some.
Oh, I switched to tea now. Do they do tea?
Oh gosh.
No, but there's candy.
Oh, I can't support
Maybe
this
there's
charity
tea.
if they
I
don't
don't
do
know.
tea.
I just,
I don't do candy. I'm pre-diabetic. So.
oh my god.
Thanks for insulting.
Let's see. Gifts.
Thanks a lot. Thanks a million. You're great. You're great. That's nice.
You know, I don't think anyone's going to listen to this part, so I'll say it here. You know who really helped me out during that period?
Who?
Her roommate, Cameron Mazuka. He called me randomly the night before, and he was like, I was listening to Outkast. I was like, here's the Calvin joke. And I'm like, hey, man, I don't know what's going on, but I got to go to the hospital tomorrow. They called me in. And he's like, well, just, keep a sense of humor about it. And know that, they'll probably should be like, eat more apples. And I went in, and they're like, hey, this is happening to you. And then she told me everything I can and can't do. I'm like, can I do whiskey? She's like, you can do whiskey. I'm like, okay, cool, good. And then she's like, and the last thing she said was like, make sure you can eat apples because they're the best fruit. And I'm like, Cameron Mazuka, ladies and gentlemen.
Cameron's the best.
Positive person shout out.
Yeah.
You heard it here first.
That's right.
Cameron Mazuka.
Oh, no, I hate the guy.
But he loves
Oh, did
apples.
I say I liked him? I meant I did not like him. I'm sorry.
He's a menace to society.
He is
so
the
he
best.
is the people of the NWA crew were rapping about him. That's the menace.
I will say it right
I'm
now.
referring
We'll
to.
probably just plug this. I think Cameron will probably be our next guest because he's the best. And his
might
name's
as well.
Cammy.
And he just lives at my
And he's
house,
adorable.
so.
And he grows tomato plants. He has a beard. You guys are going to love him.
Yay.
Not saying anything from Yogi Paliwal because he's been a great guest. And I love you, Yogi.
I know that the audience didn't like my segment.
Yogi.
The thing they enjoyed was me selling the boobs. I think they liked that part. I think they were
Boobs.
like,
That was good.
boob salesman was decent.
Boob salesman Yogi
Some people
Paliwal.
might not know that it was you, though. They might have thought that like a boob salesman came in here. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like that's how
I'm tearing
good.
down
That's how
the
good
fifth
you
wall
did.
because there's a
That's what I'm
vantage
saying.
point on that side and the sun comes in. So I think that would be really good. And we're gonna put a bookcase there, and we're gonna put a globe on top of it, and we're gonna put a sign that says, "Hey, point to where your heart wants to travel."
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it. Point to where your heart wants to travel. This has been the Hug Lights podcast. I'm Mike Coletta.
And I'm Monica Nevi.
You're
High
great,
fives.
Yogi. You're great.
You're
Yogi
great.
Paliwal. You're great.
He's the
You're great. You're
greatest.
great. You're great. You're
You're
great.
great.
You're great. High
Thanks.
fives.
Great. High five.